the chicken was bad. Whoa, I ain't thought about that part. Everything is a projection. Everything. It's probably like a no-brainer. That has to come out. It's annoying me. But it's like, if you like genuinely think about it, everything is a projection. Every nice thing, every bad thing, especially the bad things. It's hard. I'm like Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I'm an extremely sensitive individual, like emotionally and physically, like especially emotionally, I'm extremely sensitive. So it's hard not to take things personally because everything feels personal, especially when someone says something to you with such intensity. It's like hard to deflect it. That was like cutting into my thigh. I don't know. It's just kind of it's hard to deflect, but when you remember that everything is a projection, things get easier. I don't know. This is still cutting into my thigh. Definitely sucks. I wonder if this is actually doing anything. My guess is probably not. The nice things you see in people is just a reflection of the nice things that you like about yourself. But when it comes to the negative things, it actually, once you have that like deep realization, and once that like realization sets in of like everything is a projection, then it makes the negative shit someone does in life, like negative shit you do in life, a lot more visible, for sure. It's like you'll be talking, shit about someone, then you'll realize, okay, well, I do that too, so now what? There are times when I am in the midst of a lot of emotions, so when I have a moment of self-awareness like that, I just won't care. I literally just won't care, and I'll just keep doing it. I'll be like, okay, whatever. I mean, being self-aware is a blessing and a curse. It truly is. Because it's like, yeah, I can understand that what I'm doing right now is projection, but I also really need to get this. I'm the type of person that needs to, like, allow myself to feel something, and I need to get it off my chest in order to move on with it. So I'll allow myself that space of, like, feeling something to its fullest, even if that is something that I'm ashamed of or not proud of. Like, I'll allow myself to be jealous for a second. I'll allow myself to be the victim for a second. But you'd actually be surprised how just allowing yourself to have those kind of socially inappropriate moments with yourself is, like, really helpful to healing. Especially when, I don't know about y'all, but I've grown up hearing people call me ungrateful, selfish, all those spoiled. Jesus Christ, I can't get enough of that one. I've heard that a lot in my life, and I'm literally only 19, and I'm saying that like I'm some old person sitting on their porch with a coffee, reflecting on my life. I'm like, no, just 19, but I feel 35. When I have moments where I feel like my inner child is like throwing a fit, I'll let myself do that alone. Of course, not around other people, because that's just really inappropriate, but I'll allow myself that moment of like, okay, I feel like a victim right now, so I'm gonna be one for a second. But then immediately after, I'm gonna fucking get my shit together. It's all about letting yourself feel it, but it's also really important to not absorb. You always hear like observe, don't absorb, but what does that actually mean, Like, what does that entail? Like, it takes a very disciplined energy. Like, you need that sort of emotional, spiritual, sometimes even physical discipline to detach yourself from the emotion you're feeling and just let your body feel it. If you have a second of like, we don't, I do this thing where if I'm feeling really emotional, I'll let myself feel it, but I'll have like this mindful moment of like, I don't become my emotions, you know, we don't become our emotions, we are not our emotions. It is simply, my phone cut out, ran out of storage. I don't even know what I was talking about. That's okay. It's not important, I don't think. Actually, it was. It was pretty important. Last thing I think I said was simply, we don't become our emotions. Something like that. Hello? I was literally just out here like an hour ago. And I feel like the trees have suddenly like bloomed even more. I just realized the other day, it's not like I just realized it, I just had the thought again, the realization again that um, I could never really move to places somewhere like California where it's just dry all the time. If things aren't lusciously green at all times and filled with life, then I will become depressed. I will. Last summer was a really dry summer for some reason. I was also just depressed for a lot of other reasons, but that definitely didn't help. Looking outside and my grass was dead every day. Simple answer, water it. But when you're depressed, I'm not going to go the fuck outside and water my grass. Who's doing that? Hey, what are you doing here? Crazy seeing you here. Rumor has it, my mom bought me some vegan Baby Bell cheeses. I've actually never been this excited about anything in my life, so we're just gonna go for it. They're like actual Baby Bells. I thought it was just a. I ran out of storage. I need a fucking camera. I love Baby Bell cheeses. This was like my not preferred snack, but definitely an enjoyable one. Ew, it's getting under my nail. Hello? Oh, okay. Solid. It's rock solid. You're kidding. Guys. Oh, the grape. Oh god, it's like all over my mouth like I'm a child. This is dangerous. Oh no, I can feel a new hyperfocus like kicking in. So, because it's plant-based, does that mean it's good for me or what? I fucking dropped it. I shouldn't eat it. I won't. Guess that means we'll have another one. Fine. If you're gonna make me. Wow. This is really scary. This is really good, you guys. And I recommend it. Oh, my nose is dripping and you weren't gonna say anything? That's really rude, you guys. Where are your manners?
cleared. You're done.